Welcome back. April is recognized as Prevention of Child Abuse Month, where we are here with Mikhail, president of the Waseca Exchange Club, and Time Out Teddy, their mascot. So, you guys, I'm not going to make her speak, but take us through some of the activities that you guys have to bring awareness to such an important thing that does need to be recognized more often.
Yes, we do this in April, and what we try to do is get the whole community involved. The first thing we start with is doing posters throughout our downtown areas, getting our businesses involved. We hand out blue ribbons every Monday. Everybody that's involved with Exchange, we call it Blue Monday. We try to wear all blue. The next thing we do is we try to get the city and the county involved. And we've asked them to do proclamations proclaiming April Child Abuse Prevention Month, which they have all done, and it was really great to see them do that. Then we go a step further, and we need to get our first responders included in that. First responders sometimes are the first there when there's been a domestic abuse or something going on. And when that happens, we hand out these little timeout teddy bears. So they bring those to the call to distract the child for a little bit, give them some time out away from what was going on there. So that's one of our main cornerstones of Exchange, is to bring that forward. The other thing we've been doing is we go to high schools, elementary schools, and we read a story called Argo and Me. And that's about a little puppy that's gone from one place to another place to another place, ends up in an animal shelter, and at the same time there's a young child going from foster care to foster care to foster care. Well, these two finally get to the same home together. So Argo and the little boy have something in common, and they learn how to involve themselves with a family for the first time in their lives. That's the awareness that we do.
Why is it so important to spread this awareness?
To be honest with you, child abuse is deeply bedded in our communities, and we're a lot of times unaware of that. And children do not know how to report that, how to express that. So that gives them a way to do that once we talk to them. People don't realize it, but over 85% of all the people on death row were at one time abused and or in foster care.
Wow.
Any woman that has been in foster care or has been abused by the age of 19 will have an unwanted pregnancy. So it's really important for us to get the word out to help the community to be a better place to live.
I never knew about that statistic.
Yeah, the statistics are overwhelming.
Yeah, incredible. How do you bring a conversation like this one that's so difficult to have up, in a way that maybe respects boundaries?
So what we try to do is we have people coming out that have come out of the foster care system and or an abusive relationship or situation, and we have them reach out into those communities. They tell their stories. They talk about what they've been through. A lot of them have grown up to be prominent figures in our community, and it gives the children an idea that they can too make it in this world. And that's the tough part. And then we bring on mentors that also work with these kids. There's another group that we do work with. It's called Royal Family Kids Camp, and that's a camp for kids that have never had a birthday in their entire lives. And so because of the foster care changeover, and then they get to celebrate that birthday. So that's how we do that.
For somebody that wants to be a part of this, how could they do so?
Call your Exchange Club. You have one here in Mankato, there's one in Owatonna. There's almost an Exchange Club in every city. And as I said, this is one of our cornerstones. Last year, Waseca won the national award for promoting this cause. So
that's super cool. If people wanted to reach out to you or an Exchange Club, where could they do that?
They can just call 612-859-0061, and you'll get a hold of me, the president of the Exchange Club.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much. We really appreciate you coming on to talk about it. Thank you guys very much.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Stay with us. We'll wrap things up after the break.